In a spiritual life, we're at ease 24 hours a day. We're aware of all the forces around us because they are one force. We call it the dark side, the evil, whatever, temptation, the world of temptation, the material world, the worldly people. So if you're spiritual, these terms are very fresh in your mind because you're not a material person. You're not in the world or of the world. You're in heaven and of heaven, and you know that. So if we don't believe anything we see or hear or feel or think or perceive in and of this world, we're there already. But our job is not for us to be there. We know there is a there. We know we're spiritual. We're very confident in that, aren't we? There's nothing wrong with us, is there? There's everything right with us, isn't there? And it's a presence. And if we simply understand that we don't react to anything of the phenomenological world, the world out there, all perception is a mistake in perception. But it's something, it's a force that projects it. There are all kinds of words for it, but that's not necessary. Just know that you can look through it. I'll give myself as an example, because I'm moved to. I say that because all spiritual people are disgustingly, painfully humble. It's hard for us to get out of the cage that the world wants us in, because that's the trick of the world, to use our humility against us. That's why we don't fight as hard as we could. We don't have to fight. We simply have to not react or relate to anything of our sensory perception or our 6 or 7 senses. So being psychic to things in the world that's just as stupid as worshiping the world. We worship God, one infinite divine presence, don't we? And we project that, we live with it, we float through it, and we understand that the whole world is what's been termed the illusion, Maya, samsara in Sanskrit, all the anxiety of the world. So if we're very quiet, we look through all of it. Our dream states, our waking states, the considerations of the world, all the forces of the world, all the forces of the world, all the forces, everything that ever happened to you from birth. That's the illusion, it's projected on us, and if we can get very quiet, I've lived here all my life, and 50 years ago when God let me know that He wanted what I wanted, I mean, an unimaginable 5-month vision around the clock, so that everything I'm living now, I saw then, I'm living it. But the point is, we're not our body or our problems, or the solution to our problems. We're made of a lightness that's transcendent of the present time, of the world, relationships, all of those we love and care for. Our folks, they're always with us, in presence. And if we can understand that everything that's physical around us is the illusion that's spoken of in the ancient traditions. So if we can train ourselves to not react to it, we can heal everyone and everything in our life. We're not here, we never were. But we allowed our consciousness to sink into the center of this thing, to heal it, to help it, to let our friends and loved ones leave the abuse, the torment, the terror, the physicality of it. That's why I'm so confident. I know I'm not my body. I know you are not your body, you are your soul. But in deep quiet, you'll experience it, and from that place, you'll move through the illusion like a light ray, like a flashlight in hell, which is what you are. But if you turn that high beam on, there'll be no hell. Please turn it on for your mom, your dad, your folks, your loved ones. Please, for you. We volunteered for this, we're here, and all we have to do is understand that we did volunteer to fall into the middle of this, our centers of perception, And it's condensed all around us, but it's merely some kind of theater. It's very dark and ugly and painful. And if we understand that and don't react to any of it, you'll heal, you'll help, you'll cleanse, you'll redirect, you'll lead all your friends and loved ones out from the fires of disbelief and faithlessness. Simply be utterly quiet and understand that everything, and it gets very complex. The forces of the world, agencies, it doesn't matter what it is. All of it is the illusion. And it uses itself against you to keep you locked in time and place. Don't relate to it, react to it, believe it, and you're free. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Thank you for listening. Thank you.